tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment. If you don't want to leave a comment, you could always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose.
I definitely didn't see this side of Steve because he was as hands-on as any father should when it came to her. I'm talking about the frequent father-daughter dates. He even made it an annual thing, taking her to her favorite Japanese restaurants.
When I was about 15 years old and I told you I wanted to start dating, so he took me on one of our annual father-daughter dates to my favorite Japanese restaurant. And you just started talking to me about guys, and you just told me that you always supported me and you'd always be there for me no matter what, and you loved me unconditionally.
Well, insider reports say that this made Steve's twin daughters feel a type of way, really left out because they felt neglected by Steve. Well, according to Katt, they probably shouldn't have worried because allegedly these annual and more frequent father-daughter dates were coaching sessions for Lori.
Allegedly?
Steve was allegedly teaching Lori how to get a man and keep him for yourself, but he didn't exactly have her best interest in mind. He was allegedly doing this so he could sell her out to the biggest and baddest in the industry for clout and fame. Now, the reason Lori is famous is because of the Harvey name. In fact, you probably wouldn't know who she was without the Harvey name. And according to Katt, this was all strategic on Steve's part. And it is obvious because if you think about it, she has way too many dating opportunities than anyone in the family, especially since she was the only one he took on these dates. Yeah, it's kind of sus. That's not all though. Allegedly, the reason why Steve invested so much in her and took her on these alleged grooming sessions is because he realized that she has always had a thing for it. And it just helped that she is very beautiful and men are naturally attracted to her.
All comments are alleged. Let's continue. So, of course, many people are talking about the time Lori Harvey was with Future. And then, of course, they talk about the people that he's dated. And many people were surprised to see Lori Harvey with Future. And then you wonder why she's with a man that has so many children. It didn't work with Sierra. They had a child. And many people are happy Lori Harvey never got pregnant by any of these dudes. But why is she wanting to be spotted with some of the most famous men? Being Steve is, what was his book called? Whatever. Think Like a Man. Whatever. And then his daughter's out here shucking and jiving with many, many dudes. Many people are like, it just don't seem like Steve would want that for his daughter because his other daughters didn't grow up like that. So is it media, clicks, views? Is it to be trending? Because remember, Lori Harvey's close friends with the K's and the J's. They love media attention. They love it. So many people are like, why is Lori with Diddy? Knowing that the situation in regards to Cassie, knowing the situation in regards to Kim Porter, knowing the situation in regards to his ex-girlfriend speaking out about 3 or 4 years ago. His ex-girlfriend did that video with Tasha K a long time ago. You could tell it was a long time ago because of how Tasha K's setup was. So you don't check the dudes. You don't check what the baby mamas are saying. You don't check what the ex-girlfriends are saying. You just date just to be dating, but you don't check their history. So thank God. What did Lori go through in regards to Diddy? Or did she go through anything? But then we hear the lawsuit about what Cassie went through. It's all concerning. It's all concerning. It's like, it's so interesting that people are saying, why is it that Lori wanted to be in the company of all these men and the father never said no? Let's find you a good guy that's in the league, whether it's football league, basketball league, baseball league, soccer league. Let's find you one good dude and stay there. Her dating history is interesting. Let's continue.
Talking about such, and now it's all come full circle.
But that's not all, because his former bodyguard Gene also spilled tea on Diddy's escapades with men.
And he said, yo, Gene, watch the door, don't let nobody come through here. And I said I watched the door. If I watched the door and him and the man ran out naked, and I said that, ain't nobody told me that. I saw that myself.
But we're not just talking about two guys separately navigating the Hollywood down low scene. We might be looking at a tag team situation here. This isn't just speculation. There's a trail of these two dudes sneaking around and getting up to some, well, let's just say unconventional activities together. But it might be conventional to some.
Allegedly.
Well, for a while, Will fought the DL rumors for a long time because of his supposedly strong marriage to Jada. But then Jada herself came out to say that she and Will had been secretly separated for a long time, and the marriage was hella messy before they split up.
2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now, y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
Plus, the streets have been saying that Young Miami is basically Diddy's beard. So it's like an open secret, which again tells us that whatever was cooking between Diddy and Will has been simmering for a good while. But as it turns out, Diddy wasn't the only one that Will was allegedly having the affair with. According to Will's
Allegedly.
former assistant and longtime friend Bilal, there's some juicy info about Will getting down and dirty with actor Dwayne.
And we're going to leave it there. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe.